Hey y'all, welcome to the Grow and Glow seminar for January. I thank Denise for this opportunity to speak to you all today. Our topic today is the smell of newness. The smell of newness. Thank you all for getting those free tickets and joining us on this beautiful Saturday, January the 21st, 2023. Thank you. We appreciate your support so much. Thank you all so much again. So our seminar topic today is the smell of newness. So year after year, we sit down, we make resolutions, or you may just make resolutions, but some people sit down and make resolutions, jot them down, what they plan on doing the following year or the upcoming year. So a lot of times those resolutions are never met. They are never fulfilled. They are never touched. Only for some of those same resolutions be on the following year, list of resolutions. So this topic today, the smell of newness, is to encourage us to do a new thing this year. Many times we sit and make resolutions only to not do the resolution, only to not even touch anything on the list of resolutions, and only to cause some of the resolutions that were not met to be on the following year's resolution list. So let's try a new thing. So our topic today again is the smell of newness. The smell of newness. Have you ever witnessed somebody when they come into contact with the smell of something new? Whether it's shoes, whether it's purse, whether it's a car with leather seats, just that smell of newness that really just make people act some type of way, make people protective of whatever is that object or item that is new to them. So we're gonna talk about the smell of newness. So a lot of times, like I said, we make resolutions, but we're gonna encourage you today to try a new thing. Let's embrace the smell of newness. So have you ever came in contact with somebody, or maybe know a family member that, purchased a new car, and just to be on the car lot with them, and then the smell when you open up the door, the smell of newness, you can kind of tell this car has not been touched. Maybe some cars may have, just a small amount of miles from they having to give to one place from the next place, but it's just the smell of the newness. So when people purchase new cars or new vehicles, maybe it be an SUV or whatever it may be, it's just the smell of that newness. So what is one thing in particular that people start doing to protect that particular vehicle? Okay. So what I have witnessed people do is purchase, the seat covers, purchase the floor mats. So what are their reasons for purchasing the seat covers and the floor mats? Okay, so the purpose of them purchasing the seat covers is to prevent any stains or prevent the seats from being destroyed. It's the smell of newness. And the reason they're purchasing the floor mats is to prevent any stains or any mud, any dirt from people's shoes who enter into the vehicle, prevent their original carpet from getting dirty. So it's easier to clean the floor mats rather than getting deep inside of the carpet. So people who come in contact with experiencing or being around people, whether there's a family member or a friend who just purchased this new vehicle, and they start talking about the car seats they need to get, the car covers or the floor mats that they need to purchase, because they already don't want anybody messing them up. So they take the necessary precautions to prevent their seats from being stained and destroyed, to prevent their floor from being stained and destroyed. So they embraces the smell of newness. Even though the vehicle is not going to be forever new, they still take the precaution or the necessary precaution to prevent any stain or prevent their seats or their floor from getting messed up, stained, or destroyed in some type of way. So as they relate to our lives, let's embrace the smell of newness. Let's try a new thing. Let's take the necessary precautions to protect our peace. Let's take the necessary precaution to protect our happiness. Let's take the necessary precaution to protect anything that the enemy may try to destroy or distract that will cause us to get off track. You know, we can make resolutions, but if we're not strong in the mind to take the necessary precautions to protect what it is that the enemy may trigger or distract us from, to cause us to be unfocused in getting this resolution goal met or getting this certain thing completed, you know, how would it ever be completed? But if we embrace the smell of newness, like people embrace the smell of newness and take the precaution to buy seat covers, take the precaution to buy floor mats, if we have that same mentality and embrace the smell of newness and protect our mind, protect our heart, protect our peace, protect our strength, you know, because people can drain you now. If you let them, people can drain you. So if we take the necessary precautions in protecting certain aspects of our lives, more that we can get done. Because if we're constantly, you know, allowing our mind to get stained because of what people say, if we're constantly allowing our walk to be a walk based on what people say or what people think, we'll never get anywhere. If we I would say, not make a move in life depending on what people gonna say or what people think, we'll never make that move because we're worrying about the outside factors. So if we take those same precautions like people take to buy seat covers to protect their seats, to buy floor mats to protect their floors, their carpet, why we can't take the same precaution in protecting our peace, protecting our happiness, protecting our walk, protecting our talk? A lot of things that we speak upon ourselves. As far as, you know, negativity, different stuff that we speak. And it's probably not on purpose, but hey, once it's spoken, it's up to you to take it back. Like, hey, I cancel what I just said, please. So if we take the necessary precautions, like people take the necessary precautions in protecting their new vehicle, I think a lot can get done. I think a lot of things we can scratch off our list because we have taken the necessary precautions, which will be the first step in helping us, you know, succeed in what we're trying to do. So again, like people protect their car seats, people to protect their carpet in their new vehicle, that smell of newness that they're trying to keep within that new vehicle. If people can protect that, why we can't protect the things that we need to protect to be able to maintain what we're trying to maintain, whether we're trying to better our career, whether we're trying to better ourselves as an individual. You know, sometimes certain things need to be protected and covered. Not everybody needs to know your ideals. Not everybody needs to know your next move. Not everybody needs to know what you plan on doing 2 years from now or 3 years from now or even the next month. You know, not everybody needs to know that. Not everybody is available for you to share that with, because not everybody is going to congratulate you, or not everybody is for you in some bright idea you may have. So that same energy that we use in protecting our vehicles, the smell of newness, it's the same mentality we need to have in protecting things that are so important to us to protect, in order that us in order that we can move forward as individuals, and in order for us to accomplish what we need to accomplish as individuals. So the smell of newness. Try a new thing. Embrace the smell of newness. So have you ever seen anybody with a new pair of shoes? How do they react, y'all? How do they react? Well, the people that I have witnessed with a new pair of shoes, you can tell they new because they walk a certain way. They don't want them to get dirty, first of all. They make sure they avoid the crowds because they don't want nobody stepping on their shoes. It depends on the material of the shoes. You know, they may have to take them to a shoe cleaner. Maybe it's a pair of shoes they can't clean on their own, which would cost additional money. So they take the necessary precaution to protect those shoes. Maybe they have to not go the short way, but go the long way. Or maybe, you know, they wait till the crowd die down. Then they get, you know, out and walk to where they're trying to go. So how have you seen people react that have new shoes on? And also, they constantly have to mess with the shoes. So they kind of give you an idea too, like, are they used to having shoes or what? So embracing the smell of newness. Yeah, so people with new shoes, you can kind of tell that they are new because how the person react. So the same precautions that they take, walking a different way, reacting a different way, you know, making sure somebody don't step on them. Even if somebody look like they about to step on them, they may fall down or something just so the person won't step on their shoes. So, or they may, you know, if they're familiar with the person, they may kind of, you know, hold their hand out like this so the person could fall on their hand rather than their shoes. So have you ever witnessed somebody with new shoes on? And that's just what I have witnessed from people that have had new shoes. So that same mentality of the new shoes, embracing the newness, it should be the same mentality that we have. You know, certain times or maybe certain parts in our lives that things may occur and we have to walk differently. We have to walk a certain way. You know, with certain people, you may have been walking, holding their hands. I'm not talking about physically holding their hands. You may have been by their side. You may be right there. But some of the things that a person may have done or something has caused your energy to drain, has caused your mentality of being there for that person to decrease, like just totally drain. So sometimes you have to walk a little different, just like the person with the new shoes. You have to move a little differently. You have to kind of dodge the crowd a little differently, and sometimes it may cause you to walk solo. But if you have to walk solo, you just have to walk solo. So that same mentality that people have when they have the new shoes, maybe they are high heels or stilettos or blue suede shoes, whatever kind of shoes it may be, it's just the fact that they are new. That person embraced the smell of newness. So my thing is, as individuals, as human beings, we need to take that same mentality and embrace the smell of newness. You know, do a new thing. You may have been friends with this person or buddies with this person, or it may be a co-worker you have just been there with through thick and thin. Since y'all have met, y'all are connected and everything. But sometimes, you know, people will cause you, or they may do a certain thing and cause you to be drained or cause you to be not interested in, you know, being a friend anymore or being a cool co-worker with them anymore because of the negative vibes, because of the negative spirits, because of all the complaining, because all the just things that would just drain your energy. You could go to work like energized, or you could be around people or a crowd and be so energized, but all it takes is just one person to bring the whole vibe down. All it takes is just one person. So sometimes you may have to walk a little differently. You know, sometimes people may be used to you hanging with them over here, going to the club with them over there, going bowling over here with them on Saturdays. But sometimes a person may do something, their vibes may not be connecting with your vibes on that particular day. So sometimes you may have to walk differently this day than you've been doing, you know, the other days. So that is a new thing. You have to embrace the smell of newness. And I'm here to tell you, it's okay. It is okay. It is okay. So another thing, how have you seen people react that has a new purse? A new purse. Yes, a new purse. How have they act when they have a new purse? Well, people that I have seen that have a new purse, they got to show it off. Hey, it may be the most expensive purse there is. It may be empty in the inside. But hey, they gonna show their purse off. They gonna make sure they wear the best outfit for that purse. They gonna make sure they have the shoes that's matching and everything. Depending on what purse it is, they gonna make sure they go out and represent to the fullest. And make sure they are dressed to impress with their new purse. From the people that I have seen. Now, I don't know the people that you have seen that may have had a new purse. You may not have known that it was new. They may have told you it was new. So how have you seen people act with a new purse? Yeah. People with new purses, they not going to sit their purse on the floor. They going to cherish their purse. They going to hold on to their purse. And that same as us. We have to embrace the smell of newness. You know, some things in our lives, you have to embrace the smell of newness. We sometimes, I would say, the purse ordeal, like I said, the purse may be empty. They may not have nothing in it, but they are so appreciative of that purse. And that's the thing in life. Sometimes we have all that I would say we have all that we should have, but sometimes we think we need more, but we're not thankful for what we already have. So the person with the new purse, they got the purse and they're thankful for the purse. They're showing the purse off, even though they might not have nothing in their purse. It's just the fact that the purse is beautiful to them. They cherish the purse. They love the purse and they adore that purse. So a lot of times we think that, you know, we need more, but sometimes we need to cherish what we already have. And that's embracing the smell of newness. We need to cherish what we already have. We need to be thankful for what we already have. Whether we may seem like we're empty, whether we may seem like we don't have enough, whether we may seem like, you know, I need more. In our mind, we may need more, but first you got to be thankful for what you already have. So I've seen so many people so thankful for their new purse, new, you know, just materialistic things that is new, and they're so thankful for it, and it means the world to them because it was given to them as a gift, or they bought it for themselves just as self-pampering or a self-gift. But it may be empty in the inside, it may not have nothing, but they just may be carrying around just simple, you know, items in it. It's not loaded with much, but they're thankful for that purse. So that's the same thing for us. We need to embrace the smell of newness. Be thankful for what we already have. A lot of times we wishing for more. We expecting more. And it's okay. But we first got to be thankful for what we already have in order for that more to come. Because if you're not thankful for what you already have, how can you expect to have more entering into your life when you're not even thankful for what you have already? So that is, again, let's try a new thing. Let's embrace the smell of newness. So I hope that y'all got something out this video. Embracing the smell of newness. Try a new thing. Many times, year after year, we write down resolutions. We write down things that we want to do for the upcoming year, only for that year to come in and we're faced with the same things. We faced with the same stuff. We're left with the same resolutions from the previous year that we haven't even touched or succeeded in or achieved, or we can't even scratch it off our list. So year after year, we're stuck with the same old stuff that we're trying to accomplish. But if we embrace the smell of newness, it will give us the strength to accomplish what we need to accomplish. It will give us the strength to, like Nike, just do it. It will give us the strength to just make it happen, make it work, do it. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Again, I thank Denise for the opportunity to speak to you all regarding embracing the smell of newness. And I hope that starting today, you would choose the route to embrace the smell of newness. It's okay to make resolutions, but if the resolutions are not being accomplished or achieved, and it's the same resolutions year after year, year after year, we're going to have to try a new thing. We're going to have to try something different. And I encourage you to embrace the smell of newness. Again, my name is Tamara Mack, and I thank you all for joining us today for the seminar. And I hope that y'all will attend our February seminar that's upcoming, and we look forward to seeing you all again. Thank you so much.